In the dead of night, they came. Not with guns, but with silence, and a question so terrifying it was almost unthinkable: can the human mind be controlled? This is the story of Project MK-Ultra. A black book CIA operation launched during the terrifying peak of the Cold War. Its goal? To weaponize the mind against communism. But the experiment didn't just stop at mind control. It ventured into psychological torture, radical isolation, and the abuse of countless innocent Americans. By the time the CIA ordered the destruction of every single piece of evidence, one question remained: what truly happened to the people who fell into MK-Ultra's dark shadow? This is the forgotten truth. To understand MK-Ultra, we must travel back to the 1950s. The world was gripped by the Cold War, a paranoia where the Soviet Union felt like a ghost just over the horizon. The US feared a mind gap, the idea that Soviet, Chinese, or North Korean interrogators had perfected brainwashing techniques to turn American soldiers into compliant spies. This fear was magnified by the Korean War. The CIA, in a desperate race, tasked chemist Sidney Gottlieb, known as the Black Sorcerer, to lead a secret and completely unregulated program. The code name was MK-Ultra. Its mission was simple and terrifying: find a way to completely destroy a human mind, and then find a way to rebuild it. The most potent tool in their arsenal? LSD. MK-Ultra was not a single experiment, it was a series of sub-projects, some of which were completely morally bankrupt. The CIA tested these methods on three main groups: volunteers, addicts, and, most disturbingly, unwitting citizens. The most infamous phase involved LSD. Test subjects, sometimes without their knowledge or consent, were administered massive doses for weeks on end, often in safe houses run by the agency. The CIA wasn't just observing, they were manipulating. They used sensory deprivation, forcing subjects into prolonged isolation chambers, combined with massive doses of drugs to induce total psychosis. One subject, a military scientist named Frank Olson, was unknowingly dosed with LSD at a retreat in 1953. 9 days later, he fell to his death from a 13th floor window. The CIA immediately ruled it a suicide, but his family always questioned the official narrative. The goal was rarely achieved. Instead of creating Manchurian candidates, they created victims. People suffered irreversible psychological damage, their lives shattered by a government experiment they never consented to. By the early 1970s, the public opinion on government secrets began to shift, especially after Watergate. Fearing exposure, CIA Director Richard Helms ordered all MK-Ultra files destroyed in 1973. It was the perfect cover-up. Almost. In 1975, the Church Committee, a congressional investigation, forced the CIA to release what little documentation remained. Thousands of financial records, inexplicably surviving the destruction, exposed the project's horrifying scale. The public was shocked. The CIA admitted the program existed, but claimed the destruction of evidence made it impossible to fully assess the damage. Victims, or their families, finally began to receive some form of justice, though often decades too late. MK-Ultra was officially terminated, but its shadow remains long. The project defined a dark, terrifying era when fear drove the government to cross every ethical boundary. Its legacy is seen today in countless movies, books, and pop culture references. But more importantly, it serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power in the name of national security. But we want to know, Do you believe all the files were truly destroyed? Or is there still a secret chapter of MK Ultra waiting to be uncovered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want more forgotten history and unexplained mysteries from the USA, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.